Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the new movie, Unsung Hero. I had the opportunity to go see an early showing of this film, so I had to go check it out. If you end up enjoying this video, please consider liking and subscribing. That way I might become part of a cool band and tour internationally. The synopsis is as follows. David Smallbone, his pregnant wife, and their 7 children leave Australia to rebuild their lives in America. David and Helen realize the musical talent of their children, who become 2 of the most successful acts in inspirational music history. So without further ado, let's get into the 6 things that make a movie great. 1. The plot. Unsung Hero is the true story of the Smallbone family. And what's really cool is that the entire Smallbone family was a part of the making of this film. David Smallbone is involved in the music industry, helping connect artists to audiences and making shows successful. He hits a rough patch and he and his family have to uproot and move to America to try and make up the difference. During that entire process and getting rooted in America, they face so many hardships that they overcome with the help of other people, their faith, and their own family pitching in and figuring it out as they go. While this movie is a slower drama, it is extremely heartfelt. Also, I was today years old when I found out that the guys from For King and Country and Rebecca St. James are siblings. And while this movie is about their family and their hardships growing up, it's also about both of those bands starting out. It's a very cool and inspiring story, so for me, plot gets a thumbs up. 2 is family friendliness. Unsung Hero is rated PG. This movie's really tame. There are a couple moments of relational drama between family and other people outside of that, but that's pretty much it. This movie did a great job of showing that movies like this can be entertaining without all the extra stuff in it. Family friendliness gets a thumbs up. 3 is acting and script. The acting in this movie actually impressed me as well. Joel Smallbone directs this film and also acts as his own father, which I can't even imagine how powerful that would be. And Daisy Betts does an excellent job playing Helen, the mother of this ginormous family. But the standout acting performance for me was Kira Berger, who plays Rebecca Smallbone, or Rebecca St. James. Her facial expressions and the emotion that shows through that are excellent throughout this entire film. And it was very enjoyable to watch. The rest of the acting performances were good as well, and that leads me to the script. One of the things that carried this movie along really nicely was very well placed humorous lines throughout the film. And what's cool is 95% of them landed. They were actually funny moments that made the crowd laugh. And that helped pace this slow and heartfelt drama very well. There were a couple moments in acting and script that came across as cheesy or didn't land as well as they wanted it to, but they are few and far between. So for me, acting and script get a thumbs up. 4 is character development. Because of how many kids there are in this family, it's easy to have character saturation, but this movie chose to focus on the characters that it needed to and not try to bring more in about those kids than it needed to. While the kids are very much a part of this movie, the main characters that this film focuses on with character development are David, Helen, and Rebecca Smallbone. David having to search within himself and find out why he's making the decisions he is, why he's being protective, why he's refusing help. Helen having to hold everything together while also being real with the fears and the unknown within herself. And Rebecca being young but extremely talented in this gift that she finds herself with music, and all of them having to navigate the complicated relationship of their family and their struggles and just trusting in their faith to survive. So for me, character development gets a thumbs up. 5 is visuals and CGI. I don't think there's any CGI in this movie. And visually, this movie is entertaining. You're obviously not going into this movie hoping for big explosions and all sorts of stuff like that, but there are a couple scenes scattered throughout this film that use unique elements to assist its visuals. Specifically, there's this scene where Helen is playing with her kids, and they're pirates who are burning a ship, and while there is actually no burning, you see flames reflecting on their face. And I just thought that was interesting and creative. Visuals and CGI are not the biggest part of this movie, nor are they why you go to see it, but they didn't take away from the movie either. So visuals and CGI get a thumbs up. And 6 is rewatchability. Unsung Hero is an hour and 52 minutes long. The runtime fit the film well, and they were able to fully tell their story. Every moment of this film, every next chapter that this family experiences is genuine and a crucial part of the storytelling of this film. I think they did a really good job with it, and this is definitely one of the best, if not the best, faith-based film I've ever seen. I wouldn't watch it all the time, but I would definitely find myself rewatching this film. So for me, rewatchability gets a thumbs up. With all these areas considered, I have to give Unsung Hero an 8 out of 10. There were one or two cheesy moments in this film, but they were few and far between and didn't take away from the film as a whole. The rest of this film was just an excellent storytelling of the Smallbone family and the upbringing of For King and Country and Rebecca St. James. It is so cool how the entire family was a part of the making of this film and was able to pour their emotions of their childhood and love and passion for their family into this film, and you can tell that. So with all that in mind, if you enjoy faith-based films or good dramas or uplifting, heartfelt, true stories, you probably would enjoy going to see Unsung Hero in theaters. Thank you so much for watching. When you see Unsung Hero, please let me know what you think about it in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your love and support, and I'll catch you guys and gals in the next one.